So fans are starting to trickle in. Zamboni's got a couple of laps left here. Welcome everybody. Saturday, January 17th. Game 3 of the Bell Sensplex Winter Classic. Your U13B Kanata Blazers are taking on the Forest Hills Blues. Sorry, I should have had their name ready. They're the team down here. Look like the St. Louis Blues. They are coming into today after a 1-1 record yesterday, taking out the local team that we know well, the West Carleton Crusaders, in a score of 3-2. We're looking to get two wins under our belt today to see if we can advance this Sunday, playing this morning's game, and then this afternoon's game is against the Barrie Colts Blue team, who fell this morning to that same West Carleton Crusaders team 4-1. So if these guys play the way that they can, odds are we should be able to advance to Sunday, but time will tell. I don't get to decide that. Hopefully everything goes well this morning. They come out ready to go. Stay tuned. Teams are starting to come down the hall. 2:30 on the clock here. Zamboni's got one pass left, and then we'll get going. I'll let you hear them come out. See if we can get the fans awake here early too. These guys are on the ice before the Zamboni door. I don't know how they do it in Forest Hills. There we go. There are your Blazers hitting the ice. Wearing white. They're faster in white. They're bigger in orange. Let's see if the speed will intimidate this other team. Breakout through the middle. Leo's backing him off. Jordan with a back check. Leo back on the right. Leo wins the battle, puts it up the boards, but it hits a Force player. Ooh, pass out front, misses, and Jonah, number 35, Sege, is going to hold and freeze for the first little action he sees for the morning. Face off, stuck there. Ferguson picks up the loose puck. He's going to go with it now. He's going to skate. He's got one to beat wide. Loshman coming through the middle. Jordan's trailing Loshman. Pass out front, deflected into the corner. Loshman takes a shove. Ferguson recovers the puck again in the corner, but he gets it taken from him by one of the Force defenders. That player's going to skate it out. Jordan's going to give him the gears. They're going to be shoving. Ooh, he gets a punch. They're not going to see or call that. Shot on from distance. Good try by Leo. Puts it towards the net. Loshman can't quite get on that rebound. The Force are going to pull it off the boards, but Loshman is going to be there to battle, and Ferguson as well. Ferguson puts it down low. Coach is calling for a change. Need these players to put it deep. Luke recovers shot, and that's going to be wide, but the glove down by the goalie. Faceoff's going to come in the Force zone as the Blazers finish their change. So we got Keegan, Adam, and Ryan to make their debut on forward. Shea and McBean on the back end. Force going to skate it out, but Ryan gets a stick in the way of that one. Ratty grabs it, turns and fires it to no one. Force recover again. They're going to try this again. They make a wide stretch pass. That's not going to land. McBean's going to be the first one to get on this one. He's going to have a little space here to skate it around, have a look, but fumbles the puck. Now he's just going to have to move it. He will, but it ends up on the Force stick. He's going to shoot from an angle, but Campbell comes right back and gets a stick in the way of that one. Up and over the net. Face off to the right of Seguin. Keegan to take this draw, pulls it back. Shea grabs it. Shea's just going to try to push it up through legs, not going to make it. Ooh, and he's going to take himself down behind the net, loses the puck, Force recover. He's back up and battling. He wins that battle back. Keegan takes it with a backhand. Ratty now tries to chip it to himself, not able to do it. Keegan tries to follow up, not able to pull that through either. Shea's going to play it around the back. Cummer's going to come down, has a quick look. He just leaves it for McBean. McBean's going to skate it around the back of the net. McBean's got the middle of the ice. He's got Foot. Great pass. Foot's got Cummer. Foot plays it to Cummer just outside of his reach. Cummer's still going to get on there. Blazers are going to try to make a bit of a change here now that the buck is deep. Wilson and Alexander out. Deng is out. Cummer's still there. La Rochelle out. Wilson across to Alexander. Alexander's got some space. He's going to try to make one move. He gets past one, but got puck knocked up. Wilson now, he's going to take some space. He's going to bank this off the boards ahead to Bob. Bob's just going to chip it down deep. That's the play. Deng is going to give chase. La Rochelle's on the far side. He's going to pick up the pursuit. That's going to come around. Alexander's going to give... Oh, boy. Alexander holds it in just barely, despite our little chat in the car on the way here. Anyway. Force, try to pull it out. Deng recovers it, holds it, leaves it to Alexander. Alexander out of the zone, not able to skate on it. Lincoln's going to skate it in now. Tries to put it. Someone's going to cover that point. La Rochelle pressuring. Gui pulls it off the boards. Gui puts it down deep. That hits La Rochelle in the back. La Rochelle holds. La Rochelle still holds. Tries to force it through legs. That's not the play. Deng tries to shoot. Oh, that hits out the outside of the net. La Rochelle recovers it behind. He's going to sail one through the middle. Really tight to the goalie. Not able to get a stick on it was the Blazers. Alexander steps in off the point. He holds. Deng covers him up. That's the way to do it. Gui with it now. He's going to play it back to Wilson. Wilson's got space. Wilson skated with it. Skate it. Tries to play it to Deng. Not a great pass. Unfortunately missed the stick. Lindor recovers it. He's going to have to move it because he's got pressure. Good. He puts it out to Loshman. Loshman not able to catch up to it. Lindor puts it to rear end to it. Wilson just sails it wide so he can peel off. Blazers are going to finish their change and reset here. Loshman, the high man, got to get your feet moving there. Ferguson tries to get in the way of that one. Comes out of the zone. They play it back in. Force are going to go D to forward in the neutral zone. Ferguson skates past the puck. This big ice is going to force these guys to be moving. Big hard shot. That's a nice block by Leo. Puck misses wide. Ooh, that sails to the front of the net. Loshman's got to come and grab it. He will, just barely makes it out. D to D. Force come in, gets past Lindor. Linder's going to have to drop down. Luke now with it. Luke's going to have to move. Boy, risky play to pull it out in front of the net with the deke, but he got through. Hodgson's going to play it behind the net. Destunis with it now. He can't recover it. And the Force are there. Wide open player in front. No one wants to cover him. Lashman's going to get in the lane. Jordan also in that lane. Jordan's going to need to stay in the front of the net or behind the goal line, not be chasing that point. Force is pressuring here. Ferguson tries the little chip, which does not make it. Lindor's over there as well. Hodgson's going to retreat. Pass to the front. Backhand. Seguin sees it. Pad to the corner. Force again there. They're going to put it towards the front. Now it's Lashman. Lashman puts it to Ferguson. We need a change here. All of these players have been out for a little bit too long here. Hodgson now has got a second. Oh, and he's just going to turn and whip it. That's where you need to see that we're changing to play it to the other side. Force recover. They're going to skate it in. Held at the line by Foot. Destunis chips it up the boards. He's going to need to Force recover that loose puck. He's going to take a stick off the helmet. Destunis with a backhand. That just barely makes it out. Foot now is going to try to make a move. Knocks it loose. He's being interfered, and he gets taken down. They're not calling anything this morning. We'll see how that goes if that continues. Force played in. We got a 3-on-2 here. Now Ratty's going to come and support. Shea's going to try to force him wide. McBean out to the front. Gets a stick in the way. Shea recovers. Plays it to Ratty. Ratty's got Foot. If we could... Oh. Tries to go cross ice when he's got the player in the middle. That's the riskier play. We got to keep it simple. Foot gets a piece of it. Comer. Foot plays it towards the net. Ratty dropped away from the front of the net to the back of the net. Ratty battling. He's got Shea at the point. Ratty's going to turn and cycle back down low. Plays it to Foot. Comer's got a bit of space. Ratty's trying to get free. He's got two players there. Comer's now going to go to the boards and try to battle. Going to get a stick. That's going to go through the middle. Nobody covering him, and he's going to skate it out. Ratty trying to swing a stick. McBean tries to hold him up, and he does. Puck stays out of the zone, and they're going to call a penalty. Coming up against the Blazers player. It looks like maybe Comer or McBean. McBean, is that an interference call? So 3:34 to go here, and the Blazers are going to go shorthanded again, which was our demise yesterday in Game 2. So we're going to need to fix that. But penalty kill coming up. They're going to call a shouldering penalty, I guess. Body contact, anyway. Blazers clear it out, but it ends up on the fourth stick. Lincoln's going to pressure his player. He's going to skate him down into the corner. Alexander putting pressure. Wilson's going to pick him up on the far post. Oh, Jonas got it under his arm. Can't find it. Oh, he does. He holds and freezes. Face off to the left of the goal. A little wood mixer here. Comer out with Deng. Alexander and Wilson. Wilson's just going to bang it out. That hits the linesman, but Deng is there to recover it, and he's just going to shoot it down. Good play. Now Comer's going to go. Deng's got to stay high. Alexander's got in the zone. See if he can pressure that player. He will not. Deng is going to try to sweep him from behind, but that pass comes out. This big number 4 here is going to play it ahead to number 8. Force out. Force calling for a lead, but Comer with a good back check. He tries to play it back up through traffic. Deng gets in the way of that one. Good job. Alexander's going to pursue. Play out to the point. Deng is trying to get there, but the Force recover. They're going to skate it to the top of the circle. Try to make a pass across. Comer retrieves it. He gets taken out, and they will call that. So penalty coming against this big number 4 who's overly aggressive. So 57 seconds, 4-on-4, and then the Blazers are going to have their first taste of a power play with 2:31 to go here in the first period. La Rochelle out with Gui. La Rochelle is going to try to pull it back, but he pushes it forward, loses it. Force are going to try to pull it out. Destunis is going to decide. Now he's going to back off, but he's got some speed coming against him, and he gets beat. Hodgson's going to pick up the other player. Luke's going to carry his player into the boards. Puck loose under his feet. La Rochelle into support. 4-on-4 ice, as we said, for another 38 seconds. Plays it up to Bob. Bob slides one through the middle, but that doesn't hit the mark. La Rochelle tries to intercept that pass to break himself on a stretch here. Gui has it at his feet, tries to make a move. La Rochelle with it now. This is a little bit scrambly here. La Rochelle's going to have a look. He just chips it ahead. Force recover. Force try to slide it wide. Luckily, they're not able to connect too many passes either. Now we just got to capitalize. Hodgson plays it off the boards to himself, not able to retrieve it at the other end. Now Gui's got a chance. He's going to get the blue line, go wide. No, he's going to try to slide it in between two players, and the third player takes the puck. La Rochelle plays from the wrong side. Leo's going to step up now. Leo's going to skate it in. Leo's going to take a shot. I'll take that. Ferguson now. We've got a power play for just under a minute now. Gui with it now. It's not always there. That pass is not. Leo with a hard shot along the edge. Ooh, Ferguson got a piece. Misses just wide. Nice try. The no-look backhand pass to the front of the net does not land. Play it to the point, please. Thank you. Plays it to Shea. Shea's just going to put it back down. That's how we do it. Now we got to move it again to La Rochelle in the middle. He can't quite get on it. Ferguson's going to retrieve. Campbell's coming on hot, strong. Ferguson tries to deke. Ferguson's looking to Campbell banging. Campbell's got Shea in the middle of the ice. Campbell's going to shoot that, misses well wide. Loshman there now. Loshman's going to leave for Shea. Shea's going to slide it. Try to slide it down to Loshman. Loshman's going to cross-check in the offensive zone on the power play. And the Blazers are going to go shorthanded again once they touch up here. And they will. So 2 seconds, 4-on-4. And then the Blazers shorthanded again. Loshman takes a cross-checking penalty. So chance on the power play, foiled by a little bit of a loose check there. So now 30 seconds left to go in the period. 1:55 on the shorthanded ice again. Ferguson's got to get over to that ice, that puck. Both forwards are going for that puck. That's not the plan. We can't have... sorry. I'll call the play. McBean now battling down low. Force are going to win that battle. 3 white players on him. That leaves players open. Shot from the point through distance. Jonah sees it, deflects it to the corner. Force recover. Force play across into the slot. Ferguson gets in the way of that one. Good job. McBean's going to give him some space, and the clock's going to run out on the first period. So 0-0. Shots maybe a little bit more in favor of the Force there. Blazers now are going to regroup and start the second period shorthanded again. So shorthanded to start. Foot wins that battle and puts it deep. Great play. Now Ratty's going to be the first one in. Alexander and Wilson high on the point. Fresh legs. So looking to get involved in the play here, but the Force are going to skate this out. Keegan with a good back check. Alexander just forcing him wide. Ratty's there also. Ratty should be looking towards the middle of the ice. There's 3 blue jerseys unmarked, but Ratty manages to sweep it out. Foot's going to pressure. That's going to cross to the other side. Force in the middle of the ice. 54 seconds left on Hudson's penalty. Ratty chips it, but to the stick of the Force player. He's going to take a hard shot. That's going to take a big bounce. Alexander recovers it and plays it forward. Good play. Ratty's got to go! Ratty's out there. He's going to have to be skating. Boys are a little bit heavy here. Force with it now. They're just going to be given room to advance. Cummer's going to step up on him. That cross pass is going to land. This big number 4 seems to be their whole offensive strategy. Alexander and Wilson rub him out. Shot from the point. Oh, that hits a leg in front. Good job, Evan. Lincoln sees a hole, and he's going to fire it through it, but that's going to still end up on the forced stick. But 10 seconds to go shorthanded. Wilson with it now. Backhand up off the glass. That's going to be bouncing. Ooh, that was close to too many men. Alexander's going to knock it down and then try to chase after, but he's going to retreat when he can't make it. Wilson battling and still gets a stick on that puck. 5-on-5 now through traffic. Jordan comes, sorry, that's La Rochelle that's going to come on now. Lincoln plays it up to Eric. Eric plays it ahead to himself. Now we get a chance. Eric's going to leave it for Nate. Nate has no idea where it is, but he's going to find it. Cummer's in the middle. La Rochelle set it up. He's going to try to slide to the front. Cummer backhand. Oh, that misses just wide. La Rochelle with it now, trying to see what he's got here. He had a chance to, now he leaves it for Gui. Gui should be looking at Leo. He's going to put it down low through traffic. La Rochelle barely able to get a stick on it. Got to get our feet moving here, guys. Now we got Bob in behind. Oh, sorry, that's Eric. Dang is going to force it through traffic. Gui trying to get a piece of it. Hodgson decides not to step up, which is probably the right call. La Rochelle's going to pull it back, and that's going to get sent down just over the red line. Destunis with it now. Destunis has got Ferguson hanging out in the middle of the ice, and he finds him. Good pass. Ferguson now. Ferguson's waiting for some help. And La Rochelle sweeps it. Shot misses wide. Force played ahead. Leo retreats again. Now he's going to have some skating to do. Destunis, there's a cross player. He's going to choose to shoot and misses high and wide. Gui's going to get out there on that forward. La Rochelle moved the puck. Too slow on the passes here. Another pass intercepted in the neutral zone. La Rochelle giving chase now. He's going to check and he's going to win the battle. He's got Ferguson. He's going to play it across. Ferguson tries to one touch and shot. Not able to. Good try. 8:55 to go here in the second period. Ferguson, good battle. Lindor with him now. Shea up on the point. Ferguson retreats back behind the net. He's just going to try to put one out before. Yes, Lindor plays it to Shea. Shea plays it back down into the corner. Lindor with a touch. Ferguson on the net. Good try. Good save. McBean's going to play it down low to Loshman. Can't catch up to. No, he will. Sorry, my bad. He catches the puck, but the force to pull it from him and send it around the board. Shea and Lindor are going to be there. Someone's got to cover for Shea. Loshman's going to come over and do that. Jordan trying to sweep it out from there. He will. He's got Ferguson down low. He's got no forward to pass to. Ferguson's going to sweep it to no one. McBean grabs it. Loshman's going to cover up high for him. So will Jordan. That's going to come to the other side. 8:05 to go. Jordan's going to challenge. Get beat. Forced through the middle now. Shea with it. Shea's going to sweep it. It's going to hit Jordan in the feet. Not an ideal pass. Jordan's just going to put it down deep. That's going to get touched. So this forward group's got to change here. Ferguson holding, tries the jam play. Loshman can't get on it. That's going to come out. Alexander backing off with Wilson. Force player just dumps it in. Foot's going to get on that first. He's going to send a hard one around to Cummer. Cummer gets a piece. Now Ratty's going to try to engage in this one. Ratty gets a piece but skates past. Force send it back down. Keegan slows him up in the middle to disrupt. That's going to get past. Wilson's got some space. 7:23 to go here in the second period. Still waiting for the first goal. Oh, Wilson bails, but Alexander picks up that loose puck. And he slides it to Keegan. Keegan tries to put it to Cummer. That misses. Shot. Deflects. Wide. Wilson, great play. Blocks out a player. Takes up the puck. Adams skates past that puck. Shot and glove down by Jonah. Great save. Face off to the right of Seguin. Foot's going to try to pull it out wide. He will. No, force recovers. Shot from a tough angle through traffic. Ricocheted. Alexander tries to pick up his player. He's a little shifty there. Play out to the slot. Cummer and Keegan can't get it past. Alexander now. He's got one. He gets the puck knocked off, but he wins that back. Force recover. Ratty just watching. Cummer comes over to support. Wilson now takes it in the leg. Great defensive play by Evan. He's just going to chip it out. 6:39 to go here in the second period. Ratty gets a stick in the way, but skates past. That's going to get dumped down in. Wilson's going to be the first on this one. Got to go on it. There's two coming. Wilson gets taken down. No call. Foot's going to go into support. Foot's going to tie up his man, but he's still going to come out with a puck. Wilson there to help. Watch the trip. Watch the trip. Keegan pulls it away. Keegan's going to slide it. That's going to hit a player, but Ratty gets on the other end of this. This is the big number 4. We got to be aware when he's on the ice. He seems to be their play. Alexander's going to force him wide. He's going to rub him out and win the battle. He's got it. Probably would have liked to see that just go behind the net. They're going to play it out. Slot, good tangle up by Wilson. Cummer there now. Now we need a change on this defensive end, and that's going to do it. Cummer's going to send it down. Ice it. 5:55 to go in the second. And a much-needed change for the Blazers. Another face-off won by the Blazers. Gui's going to skate it out. This big ice is hurting here. We got to get those feet moving. Bob tries to take a move at the blue line again. 2 players ahead of him. Offside Blazers. Face-off won, but can't recover it. Deng tries to sweep it through traffic. Force are going to recover that. Eric with good pressure. Leo's over. Hodgson's going to shoot. That's going to go off the toe of his stick. But Eric reflects. Bob tries to turn and fire. That's going to miss wide. No forward on that side of the ice. So the Force are going to come out. But La Rochelle intercepts, keeps it in. La Rochelle puts it down low to Bob. Bob tries to sweep it out wide. Gui is going to hit it into the skates of the Force player. Gui ends up with it again. Tries to put it low to La Rochelle. La Rochelle not sure what to do, so just tangles up his player. Gui's going to pick it up and bring it to the back of the net. Eric's out front, real low though. Bob cycles back, loses it behind the net. La Rochelle tries to challenge. Open player is going to play it out through the middle. Hodgson with a great hold. But he puts it right back to the stick of the Force player, and they're going to retreat. 4:51 to go here in the second. We need a back check here, boys. Shot, Destunis ricochets wide. Destunis skates it out now. We got a wheel. Washman is there. Luke fans on it. Ricochet. Now we got a possible break here by the. Great back check by Luke. Deng's got to move this puck. He will. He finds Loshman in stride. Loshman head up, shoots, but that misses wide. La Rochelle's going to skate onto this puck. He just glides in there, and he's got 3 players challenging him. They're going to come out with it, not us. Look, Nate, can we shoot, please? Shot. That's probably our first good shot of the period with 4:14 to go. Ferguson battling in the corner. Shea at the point. Ferguson throws it blindly to the front, recovered by the Force. Good check by Ferguson to try to disrupt that. Loshman tries to tie him up. Shea's going to tie him up. Puck is bouncing around here. Ferguson has a look, waits, puts it in. Loshman in the way, can't hold. Ferguson cuts, shoots. Saved by the Force goalie. That's their second quality scoring chance. 3:50 go in the second. Come on, Blazers. Ferguson pulls it off the boards. Jordan shot. I don't know if that hit the goalie's trapper or the outside of the glove. Good, or the net. Good try. Jordan puts a stick in the way of that one. They can't clear. Force now. They're going to try to force the play up through the middle, and they will. McBean's going to step up his man. Loshman now. Loshman's got to move it. He will through the middle to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to take it one hand on the stick into the corner. Jordan trailing, Loshman to the front of the net, sweeps, Loshman can't hold. Shea's got to step up. Shea's going to put it into the corner. Loshman's the only one that can get there, and he will. Puts a backhand behind the net to Ferguson. Ferguson tries to force it through sticks, and there's going to be a call, and it looks like a hook coming against the Force. So, 3:12 in the second, power play coming up for your Blazers. So, good group here. Foot, Ratty, Cummer, Wilson, Alexander. Power play opportunity. 3:12 to go in the second. Clean win by Foot that goes all the way out. Wilson's going to have to come back and grab that. He's got Alexander wide, and he's going to find him. Alexander's got some space. He's going to skate up into it, and he's just going to send it down hard around. Good play. Foot's going to... Sorry, that's Cummer. Force. Wilson puts a backhand down deep. Good job by Foot to get it in behind the net. We don't need 2 players below the goal line. Ratty, Cummer, short side, rebound, foot, Ratty, bouncing puck. And they're just going to hold and cover. Good try. 2:42 to go, 1:30 on the power play. Keegan wins another one back to Wilson. Boom City. Doesn't get all of it. Misses wide. Force are going to get on there first. Lincoln's going to... That was not him. That was up and over his head. Good clear. Wilson's first back. Wilson's got some space. He's got foot. He's going to choose to hold it and skate with it. Now he's got some space ahead of him as well. Evans going to take another player wide. Now we got a scan. Wilson behind the net loses it eventually. Ratty tries to follow him up. Keegan tries to hold that in. Not able to. Keegan's got... All right. Lincoln's got Keegan wide. He hits him. Keegan's going to skate in with some speed. He's going to turn. Recycles it back to Lincoln. Lincoln knocks it loose. Plays it across to Wilson. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Sorry, that's not Wilson. That's Cummer. Cummer. Boom City. Shot. Rebound. Ratty not able to get on it. Power play. Ratty turns and puts it on the stick of the forced player, and that's going to get cleared out again. Lestunis is going to be first back for it. Still 29 seconds on the power play. Lestunis has Lincoln wide. Have a look. Lestunis is going to hold. He's going to skate it down. Luke is going to hold. He's got Dang wide that hits a stick. Dang plays it back down to Luke. Luke's still battling, but loses the puck. Force. Eric tries to pull it away from there. Wasn't quite moving his feet hard enough. Just reached with his stick, and now he just does not win that battle. Comes out Hodgson. Power play just about over. Hodgson, boom, City, shot through traffic. Rebound. Oh, that got swept away. Eric was there. La Rochelle looks back to the D, but decides to put it back a little. Leo again with another shot. Shot wide, deflected by the forced player. Almost hits the short side. Come on, we got players. La Rochelle holds. 3 with it now. Back out to Leo. That's the play. Leo hits a skate. Gets a stick in the way. Now we got to hurry. Now we got an on-man rush coming the other way. Oh, they fumble that puck through the middle of the ice. Eric with a great back check gets a stick on that, disrupts, and they're going to call a penalty. And they're going to call a hooking penalty on Eric, or else they're going to call just an offside. Hopefully that's just an offside, but I think it's a penalty. So back shorthanded, 36.8 seconds to go. Eric takes a hooking penalty. Stop skating. Wrap your stick up. And that's going to come out. Come on, Fergie. Come on, Fergie. Fergie's going to try to win this race. He's going to hook his player. Wins the puck. Shoots. Oh, that's going to hit wide. Good try. Had Jordan coming in behind him. Jordan play it to the point. Jordan pulls through. Another one to beat. That's going to come out. D are not there. And now big number 4 is going to go. Now we got to come back here. Shea's going to try some force him wide. He's going to shoot. That's going to miss the short side. Lindor's going to try to get to the point. Put down low. 4 again. He's going to play it up the boards. Jordan's there now. He's going to have to clear this and make sure. And that's going to be the buzzer that sounds the end of the period. So, third period coming up. Still no score. Eric's going to stay in that box. I guess not. They're going to start the period shorthanded. 1:24 to go. So Cummer wins the draw to start the period. Loshman's going to pick that up, and he's going to send it deep. Short-handed again for 1 minute and 18 seconds, just to review. We got Cummer and Loshman. We got Shea and McBean. And the Force are going to win it. They're going to play it out. Grady gets in the way of that one to disrupt, but it's a good job to get on that puck. That's going to get dumped down. McBean with it now. He's got a second to have a look. We got to switch it up. That's the high traffic side. We had space on the other side. Now we got Cummer. Force pull it off the boards. They're gonna control. Oh, McBean's gonna chase the puck. Loshman watching. Oh, that shot's gonna miss wide. Fortunate there. This feels like the next goal is gonna win this one. Back to the point. Loshman does a good job to get in the way, and he's gonna clear it out. Good job. Now he's gonna peel off, and Cummer's gonna chase. Cummer tries to get that one, not able to. Now big number 4. He's gonna try to skate this over the line. He's gonna take a pass. He's gonna shoot. And power play goal. Oh! And a little bit of taunting going on here. So 11:01 power play goal for the Forest Hill Force. Blazers now down 1-0. So now Blazers need to answer here. Keegan tries to slide it ahead to Cummer through traffic. Cummer can't quite on it. Oh, and he's... What? Oh, and there's a pylon now. I think Ryan's going to get booked, and another kid came and jumped on the pile. We'll see what's going to happen here. They are going to give that second player in who jumped on the pile, but the kid that Ryan tripped up, I think, even fell on his own too, which is unfortunate. But we got some 5-on-5 here with 2 players in the box.
We're missing a play.
Looks like the Lions are in the blender here. Foot, Ratty, and Gui are going to be out. Foot plays it back to Wilson. Wilson not expecting it. Puts it down low. Going to need to put some more shots on net here this period without any chance of closing this gap. Force him behind the net with it now. They're going to skate it up. Well, Alexander's going to hold. Keegan just knocks that over the line. Force have to regroup. Now Bob needs to get over, or else Evan's going to step up. They're just going to hold. Evan's going to skate this over the line. Who can you find? Evan shoots from an angle. That's going to miss wide. Alexander's going to come down. Good step. Alexander sweeps it behind the net. Ratty's got to get over there. Gui's going to take this. No, he's not. Wilson's got it. Wilson's going to make one move. Puts it down deep. Ratty and Bob both on the same side of the ice. Ratty tries to put it down low. Wilson recovers this again. He's going to put it to Ratty. Ratty with a backhand pass that does not make it to his player. And the Force are going to... No, Wilson with another great job holding the line. Ratty's going to shoot from an angle. Short side. Glove down by the goalie. Good job. La Rochelle with Deng and Loshman. The Force win it. They put it up the boards. Destunis backs out. Eric's trying to back check. Destunis gets that, puts it across to Hodgson. Nice play. Hodgson goes wide. Intercepted by Deng. I think that was intended for Loshman. Eric shoots. Good save. Oh, and that's going to go to the corner. Loshman is going to get it. Puts it behind the net. Force breakout. Good stick by Hodgson. La Rochelle can't pick it up. Force are going to get the line. They're going to cut through the middle. Destunis steps in. Destunis is going to skate this out. He's got options. He skates it into the middle. He's going to get checked off the puck. No, he's going to hold. He's going to shoot from a tough angle and miss by a lot. And that's going to come out of the zone. Hodgson's going to try to regroup. Hodgson's going, it's going to be his turn to skate with it now. And he puts it in, but that doesn't go deep. And the Force recover, and they try to get themselves on a break here. Hodgson with a good back check. He and Gui collide. Gui's going to skate it in now. He's just got to put this deep. He will. Now we got La Rochelle going for it. Got to go a little bit harder after that puck. He's not going to win that race. Ferguson's going to tie up his man on the boards. La Rochelle, Gui at the line. Shea's just going to put it through. It's going to hit a body. Gui ends up with a puck on his stick. Can we have a shot? Whoa, that misses high. That's off the glass. That's going to come out. The Force are going to skate it out. 8:03 to go here in the period. Blazers trailing now. Bit of desperation time. Gui's going to try to pass it through traffic. That's going to hit a stick. Shea's going to try to step up. Force recover. They're going to skate it in. Forehand, backhand. Shea just takes his man out. Good check. Gui is going to skate now. No, Ferguson skate! Finds Ferguson. Ferguson tries to make a move. Puck goes through. Lindor through the middle. Ferguson tries to find Jordan. Jordan was tangled up. Good try. Shea's going to come across. That's going to be an offside. Shea again, switch it up. Finds McBean. Oh, McBean hits it off a leg. That doesn't make it. That goes across. Strange. What's going on? Another long shift here. We're at least a minute and a half into this shift. Loshman tries. Shea's going to skate over there. Plays it up to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to make a move. Ferguson gets the blue line. He's got foot. Tries to pass it through legs. Doesn't land on the stick. Ferguson tries to make a move out of the corner. Force put it up. Ferguson with a great job. Just turns and fires it back down low while they change off. Good play. Foot's going to go in now. The Force play it out. Foot with a back check. Makes one move. Oh, and that's going to end up coming out. That's going to be offside. Foot, Comer, and Ratty up front. Wilson and Alexander in the back. Foot wins it. Wilson, just throws one down. Foot is going to try to force him up to the middle. Comer steps in this one. Comer, that backhand. Another shot off the glass here. That's about 4 in a row that we've... Alexander puts one down deep. All three forwards chasing the puck around. Nobody's there. Comer's going to try to get to the boards here. Foot is going to support him. Adam!
Get in front of the net!
Ratty's going to get sucked in. Nobody in the middle of the ice. Ratty's going to go in behind. Not able to get to that side fast enough. Alexander's just going to back off. Play comes out. Alexander gets a shot on, and that's going to be held. Face-off going to come to the left of the goal. So Blazers make a change. Gui with a shot on. Save. Marshall can't win that. Bob ends up with it. Now have a look. Loses the puck behind the net. Force recover. Deng gets over. Deng slows him up. Hodgson with another shot from wide, but the Force intercept, and they're going to skate it out. Pass up to big number 4. He's going to get in the line and shoot. That's his MO. Destunis now behind. No, he cycles towards traffic, but he manages to get it loose. Good job. Deng with it now. Deng's going to skate. He's got Bob ahead of him. Bob, do not go offside, please. That was very close. Eric tries to carry through 3 players. Not going to win that. Force recover. Force trying to put it wide. Destunis there. 4:46 to go. Blazers still trailing. Need 2 goals here in the dying minutes if we want to have a chance, in my opinion. But play it to Deng. Deng's going to lose it at the blue line. Hodgson turns blankly, pays it off the boards. Force recover. Force lose. Force win the turnover battle again. Deng is going to put it right to the Force. Loshman's going to put it down deep. That's Ferguson battling. Ferguson pulls it out, tries to wrap around, which was unsuccessful. Good try. Tries to go to the point with a player there, and McBean can't handle it. Pass is way behind him. Loshman does a good job to pull it up and send it down. Where's the change? D are going to change up. Forwards need to be changing up. 3:04 to go. I'll let you know when the net goes empty because it should. Lindor just pulls it out, taking his time, plays a pass, takes his man down, no call. That's going to get cleared out. Not able to knock it down are the Blazers. 2:13 to go. Do not cover. Cummer picks it up. Not sure why he's all the way back there. Skate! Cummer's going to skate it. He's going to try to go through 4 players. Do not. Individual effort here. Foot's going to try to battle. He's got 2 players on him. Cummer and Ratty are going to go in to help out. Nobody going to be able to get the puck. Ratty trying to dangle. Wilson's going to come off the boards. Keegan there. 1:43 to go now. Again, Force are going to be happy to clear. Goal net is empty now. Play towards the front. Wilson can't hold. Lincoln with it. Shot through traffic. Rebound. Oh, another chance. Wilson's got to get over there now. Goal is empty. Wilson up the boards to Eric. Eric, we need possession. Eric's going to get the blue line. Eric's got a, oh my gosh. Eric puts a wrist shot through traffic. That does not make it. Come on, Luke. Let's go. Skate. Why? Cummer leaves it for Foot. Ratty behind the goal. Last minute of play just announced. 1 minute. Eric just tries to fire it. Hodgson, shot, traffic, rebound. Can't get on it. Eric puts it behind the net to Ratty. Ratty back around to Deng. Hodgson tries to fire from a tough angle. That's going to get cleared out. Not able to hold. Destunis now. 41 seconds ago. Blazers trailing 1-0. Net empty. Cummer dumps it down low. Foot's going to chase. Foot's going to try to recover. Ratty now. Forwards are just all over the ice here. Deng with it. Deng's going to play it to Keegan with no stick. Destunis battling at the point. Destunis is going to try to force a shot through legs. 6 seconds. 5, 4. And there's the buzzer. Blazers fall 1-0 to Forest Hill Force, so we need a lot to happen here if we want to have any chance tomorrow, but unfortunate. Good effort, good game by the Forest Hill Force. Stay tuned for the players of the game. So well deserved. Goalie for the other team pitching a shutout. Not a whole lot of shots against, unfortunately, but did a good job. Gets the win for their team on a must-win game. Keegan Foote, number 14, player of the game. Good battle. A lot of great efforts by the Blazers, just not able to come out on the right side of things today. So stay tuned. We'll be back here. I think it's about 3:30. Then what is definitely